Hello, future world changers. Let's talk about the future. Not a far off distant future, but one we can start building right now, today, on this very planet. Science gives us the most amazing tools to solve big problems and make our world a better place for everyone. Imagine a world where the air is always fresh and clean, where every home has all the power it needs, and where we learn not just facts and figures, but how to work together as one big happy team. This isn't just a dream, it's a possibility. We can use our incredible brains and the power of scientific discovery to create new technologies that help both people and our precious environment. It's all about being curious and asking, what if? Consider this amazing idea, a giant thunderstorm generator. Now I know what you're thinking, Bill. Thunderstorms can be scary, but what if we could build a machine that harnesses all of the incredible power of a storm in a safe, controlled way? This machine wouldn't just be for show. It would act like a massive air purifier for our entire planet. Using the same principles that create lightning and rain, it could pull pollutants and dust right out of the atmosphere. The air would become cleaner and healthier for us to breathe, helping our lungs and making our cities sparkle. It's a brilliant way to use nature's own cleaning cycle on a grand scale. But wait, there's more. This fantastic thunderstorm machine would be powered by the sun. Huge solar panels, soaking up sunlight, would provide the energy needed to get the storm started. Once running, the machine would generate enormous amounts of electricity, far more than it uses. This extra energy could be sent to homes, schools, and hospitals completely for free. Think about it. Limitless, clean power for everyone. And as a wonderful bonus, the process would also create pure, breathable oxygen, releasing it back into our atmosphere. It's a triple win. Clean air, free energy, and more oxygen for a healthier planet. Science is awesome. This is the kind of thinking that will shape our future. We look at a problem like pollution or our need for energy, and we don't get discouraged. Instead, we get inspired. We use our knowledge of physics, chemistry, and engineering to dream up incredible solutions. The thunderstorm generator is just one example of how we can work with nature, not against it, to create a sustainable and exciting world. It all starts with a simple question and the courage to explore the answer. So, let's keep our minds open and our curiosity engines running at full power, because the future is ours to invent. Now let's talk about fuel. Our cars, buses, and airplanes need energy to move, but for a long time we've relied on fossil fuels that pollute our air. What if we had a fuel that was clean, green, and super easy to make? Well, we do. It's called algae. Algae are tiny little plants that live in water, and they are masters of turning sunlight into energy. Just like bigger plants, we can grow these amazing little organisms in special ponds or tanks, and they grow incredibly fast. They don't need giant fields of farmland, so we can save that precious land for growing the food we eat. It's a simple yet powerful idea. So, how does it work? We can harvest this algae and extract oils from it. These oils can then be refined into a biofuel that works in our engines. When this biofuel burns, it releases far fewer harmful chemicals than gasoline or diesel. Best of all, as the algae grows, it absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, the very same greenhouse gas that is warming our planet. So, it's a cycle. We grow algae that cleans the air, we turn it into fuel, and then we grow more algae to clean the air again. It's a brilliant, renewable system that helps us fight climate change while we travel. While we're revolutionizing our energy, let's also revolutionize how we learn. Schools are fantastic places for learning math and history. But what if they also taught us something even more fundamental? Unity? We could introduce special classes that explore ancient wisdom from cultures all around the world. Many old books and philosophies share a common message about the importance of compassion, cooperation, and understanding that we are all connected. By studying these ideas, we can learn how to be better friends, better neighbors, and better global citizens. It's about building bridges, not walls, between people. Imagine classrooms where students learn to solve problems together, celebrate their differences, and support one another. These lessons in unity would be just as important as learning about the periodic table or historical dates. When people learn to work together, their combined power is unstoppable. They can solve bigger problems, from cleaning up a local park to tackling global challenges. This kind of education would prepare us for a future where collaboration is the key to success. It's about training our hearts as much as we train our minds, creating a generation of smart and kind leaders. Get ready to stretch your imagination, because we're going to talk about one of the most exciting ideas in all of science: time travel. For centuries, people have dreamed of visiting the past or getting a sneak peek at the future. It might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but what if it were possible? Some of the most brilliant minds in physics believe that with the right technology, we might be able to bend the very fabric of space-time. The key could lie in something we see every day: magnets. Not your ordinary refrigerator magnets, but incredibly powerful electromagnets. The theory goes something like this. If we could generate a magnetic field that is strong enough and shaped in a very specific way, we might be able to create a stable doorway or portal. This wouldn't be a simple task. It would require mind-bogglingly complex mathematics and precise calculations to control the immense energies involved. We would need to understand the fundamental laws of the universe on a deeper level than ever before. But think of the possibilities. We could witness historical events firsthand or see the incredible world our descendants will build. It's a grand challenge that pushes the limits of human knowledge. Of course, traveling through time would come with its own set of challenges and dangers. To navigate these journeys safely, we would need some very special gear. Imagine a helmet that not only protects you, but also projects a heads-up display with vital information about the time period you're in. It could translate languages, analyze the atmosphere for safety, and warn you of potential dangers. This device would be our guide, ensuring we could observe and learn without disrupting the delicate flow of history. It would be our window into another era, keeping us connected to our own time. Alongside the helmet, a sophisticated watch would be essential. This wouldn't just tell you the time, it would be your anchor to the present. This temporal anchor watch would monitor your vital signs and your exact position in the space-time continuum. With the press of a button, it could initiate an emergency recall, pulling you safely back to your original time and place if anything went wrong. These tools, the magnets, the mat, the helmet, and the watch, would all work together as a system, transforming a wild dream into a potential scientific reality and opening up the entire history of the universe for exploration. As we envision a future with amazing technology, we must also think about how we can improve our society and the way we treat one another. Let's consider our justice system. For a long time, the main response to crime has been punishment, often through prisons. But what if we tried a new approach? What if, instead of just locking people away, we created centers for transformation and learning? These places wouldn't be about punishment, but about rehabilitation. The goal would be to help individuals understand their mistakes and give them the tools they need to build a better life. In these new centers, the focus would be on education and personal growth. People would have the opportunity to learn valuable job skills, from coding and engineering to farming and art. They could earn degrees and certifications, preparing them for a successful return to society. There would also be programs focused on mental health, conflict resolution, and empathy. By helping people heal and learn, we can help them become productive and positive members of their communities. This approach addresses the root causes of crime, rather than just punishing the symptoms. It's a more compassionate and ultimately more effective way to create a safer world for everyone. All of these ideas, the thunderstorm generator, the algae fuel, the unity classes, time travel, and rehabilitative justice, are connected by a single powerful thread: hope. They are born from a belief that we can use our intelligence, our creativity, and our compassion to build a truly wonderful future. A future where our technology works in harmony with nature, where our education systems build character as well as intellect, and where our society values restoration over retribution. It's a future where we explore the deepest mysteries of the universe while also taking better care of our planet and each other. The path to this future begins with you. It begins with your curiosity, your ideas, and your willingness to dream big. Don't ever be afraid to ask why or what if. Science is not just a subject in school. It is a way of looking at the world with wonder and a desire to make things better. So keep learning, keep inventing, and keep working together. The future isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we build. Let's get to work and build a future that is clean, clever, kind, and full of incredible adventures. The world is waiting for your ideas.